We have breaking news. A New York judge just ruled that Donald Trump, the former president, should be held in contempt. I want to get straight to Kara Scannell, who is in New York. Kara, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Dana. So the judge here in New York State Supreme Court just said that former President Donald Trump is held in civil contempt and that he will be fined $10,000 a day until he cures this contempt. This all relates to a civil subpoena that the New York Attorney General's office had sent to him in December. They say that he hasn't complied with it at all, that he has produced zero documents relating to this subpoena, which they have said is impossible since he was the head of that organization. They say that they need these records to complete their investigation, and they're coming up on a deadline where they say that they could be forced to take an enforcement action because of this looming deadline. Now, the judge saying here, he says, Mr. Trump, I know you take your business seriously, and I take mine seriously. And that's when he said he would hold him in contempt. Now, Trump's attorneys have said that they did comply with the subpoena, that they have no documents, that they have searched Trump's file cabinets, that his attorney, Alina Habba, told the judge that she flew down to Mar-a-Lago, questioned the president about the subpoena, went through item by item, asking him if he had anything related to the subpoena, which he said he didn't. But the judge said that that was insufficient for her to say that today in court, but not to say that under oath in any court filing. So he left it open for her to correct this, or to even have the former president file an affidavit and say under oath that he has no documents that relate to this subpoena.
Kara, thank you so much for that reporting. Appreciate it.
All right, let's turn to this decision from a New York Supreme Court state judge here. Former President Trump now being held in civil contempt for not handing over the documents related to his business as part of the subpoena from the New York AG. $10,000 a day until he does that. Explain what happens here and what could happen next.
It's a hefty bill. He will be billed $10,000 per day starting from whenever this order officially issues. Could be today, could be tomorrow. Trump's going to try to appeal this. If he loses, he gets billed for all of that, and he has to keep paying until he either complies or shows the judge, I looked everywhere and I have nothing to the judge's satisfaction.
Or he could go to jail.
In a very extreme circumstance, he can't just blow this off. He can't just say, I refuse to pay. In a very extreme circumstance, yes, a judge can send him to prison.
All right.